in Cheat the Grave, I continue the Joanna Archer series. It's my Signs of the Zodiac series, following Joanna Archer, who has been introduced to a previously unrealized underworld in her native home of Las Vegas.
Right.
And so, but in the last book, the first 3 books were kind of about her gaining her bearings in this world. The last book, I upended that entirely.
Right.
And
you made her lose her powers.
Well, yeah, she.
Or did she?
She had some severe losses in the last book, and personal losses, her love life, and yeah, everything that she had gained in this new world, everything that she had worked so hard to gain, she lost. And so it's been hard because it's been a year wait between that and this book, and the reader mail has reflected how hard that wait has been.
Well, you guys are always so mean to your protagonist. I feel like poor, her sister died. She can't be with the guy she loves. She's kind of like a little bit of a social malcontent, right? And then
she's
put her through the paces.
I have put Joanna. I've pushed her hard and fast, and every time I'm thinking about her and her world, I think, what's the best thing that could happen to her? And then I think, well, how can I make that the worst thing that could happen to her? And then I think, well, what's the worst thing that could happen to her, and how can I make it the very best thing that could happen to her? So that's what we have to look forward to in Cheat the Grave, because there's, if the first 3 books she was learning about it, the 4th one she lost everything, and then the 5th book she's kind of rising from the ashes, and this time she's going to do it on her own terms.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know that you lived in Las Vegas. Do you still live there now?
I still do, yeah.
So what's it like to live there? Like, why did you decide to set your books there? Is it just because it's your home, so it's easier, or? Well,
it's not that it's easier. I mean, it's my home, and everybody has a preconception about Las Vegas and what it is. And honestly, you can go, and this is actually one of the things I love about Vegas, is you can go there and you can basically find anything that you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for something nefarious, you're going to find something nefarious. If you're looking for something just fun and a good time, you're going to find that too. But I hadn't seen my Vegas reflected in any prose before, and I wanted to show the places that I'd kind of grown up with, and to show that for a lot of us it's just this little dusty desert town with a big bright bulge in the middle.
Yeah.
And and there were places in Las Vegas downtown, even on the Strip, that tourists don't generally know about, but the locals have a real fondness for, and I've stuck those real life locales in my books. So it's fun. It's just fun for me. And I wanted to see Las Vegas represented in prose, because some people had done it, but maybe not so well. But the real hometown Vegas angle. It is a home. It's a community. There are people who actually live there. We don't live in hotels. We'll work in them, but we don't live in them.
Yeah, I feel like when I was in Las Vegas, I felt this kind of rat packy sense of history there. Is that something that just was my tourist kind of inclinations, or do you sense that too?
There's definitely a sense of pride with the history in Las Vegas, and I always said, I was a showgirl prior to being a novelist, and I always said I was a showgirl, 20 years too late.
Yeah.
Because I missed the really good times, the Rat Pack and going out for steak dinners in between shows.
Yeah, I missed those 3 martini publisher lunches too.
Yeah, see, so, oh well.